Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Kayla Marie and I make spirituality videos or topic videos or whatever you want to call it. And y'all, today we're going to be talking about 2023. We're going to be talking about the new year, all that stuff, okay? My intentions, my reflection that I had to have this past couple of days, all of that, okay? So let's go ahead and get into it, y'all. I have my handy dandy MacBook right here, and I have my little notes for everything that I realized. Hey Mimi, happy new year, girl. Let me pull it up. Okay, so I wanted to speak on the idea of having a bad year because y'all, I had a moment, New Year's Eve, I had a moment, and I realized I'm not really as excited as I thought I was going to be for the new year. Like, I was in deep reflection. I was just thinking about everything that happened this entire year. And I was like, dang, I'm kind of nervous to go into the next year because I went through, y'all, a lot. A lot has happened this year. And I felt bad because I felt like I was supposed to feel grateful, and I am always grateful, y'all. One thing about me, I'm always writing gratitude lists. I'm always praying. I always thank God every day and night for my life that I live, and I try to find the good in everything. But y'all, for whatever reason, I was not having it yesterday. I was like, I done been through a lot, and I'm nervous to go into 2023. And so I was having that moment, right? And I was just starting to understand, like I had like a little aha moment in the midst of that. um because I was thinking and I'm like, low key, this year was not my year. Like, I don't want to say it's a bad year, but I was feeling like if I could say, you know, something is horrible, it probably would have been this year. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, it I felt like I didn't went through the ringer, right? But then I realized, like, I have experienced so much growth. Like, I was looking back at different pictures, and I want y'all to do that too. If you have not already, if you feeling like I'm feeling, you like, yes, girl, I feel the same way. You need to go and look back at your pictures and look at you from January of 2022 to now, this January of 2023. Like, you will see some type of change because I definitely did. Okay, so that was a thing. And I also realized I am in a completely different frame of mind that I was in during the beginning of this year. And like, I also understood, like, even though I didn't have the year that I envisioned or like that I wanted for myself this year, I had the year that I needed. Okay, like, it wasn't what I wanted, but it was what I needed. Because in order for you to, y'all, I'm just saying, in order for you to come into what it is that you're seeking, that you're desiring, you have to have the proper mindset. And what's going to build a good mindset, what's going to have let you have a clear frame of mind, let you have peace, is going through some storms. Okay? You gain wisdom, you gain patience, you gain things that you will not be able to gain if you just get what you want in the snap of a finger. I'm live. I'm live. I'm recording a video. Shout out to my mom. Anyway, so yeah, y'all, I was definitely just thinking like I went through so much, but I also learned so much. And that's the beauty of, like, quote unquote, a bad year, I feel like, is just understanding that through things that you might not want to go through, there's always a reason that you're going through it. And there's certain things that you have to obtain that you can't necessarily get unless you, what am I trying to say? So if you're trying to get it what it is that you desire, you cannot have like a certain frame of mind. And if you have the patience, okay, you have the wisdom, when you obtain the things that you want, you'll be able to handle them with care. You'll be able to handle them in all, its little quirks and kinks, okay? And so I really just wanted to let you know, like, if you're feeling down for the new year, if you felt down, I don't know if you spent it alone or whatever the case, like, I want y'all to look back at how far you have come. Because even if you feel like, well, I didn't get the house I wanted, I didn't get the car I wanted, I didn't have the money I wanted, I didn't have the job, whatever your thing is, okay? For me, it was a lot of different things like I went through, y'all. I didn't talk about it so many times. I'm like, I'm gonna leave it in 2022, but I really challenge you and encourage you to look at the small, what you might deem as small, but are really lucrative tools in your toolbox, okay, that you'll be able to have moving forward in your life, okay? And I want you to remember the tears you cried. I want you to feel and remember the times that you felt like you were stuck, okay, but you got out of it. You got out of it, okay? The times that you stayed committed even when you wasn't seeing results, okay? And I want you to understand and know that because of that alone, you had a good year. Even if you feel like you had a bad year, you being here in this very moment and weathering all the storms that you went through, I can't really think of something that's better than that, personally. And I feel like you should give yourself a pat on the back right now. Thank you. So, I'm just really glad that I've made it to this point. I'm glad that you've made it to this point, and I want you to look at all the bad, quote unquote, that you went through this year and be so proud of yourself for getting through that. Literally, because it's not easy. Like, waking up every day, like, I don't think we really take in how much we do in a day, but like showing up every single day the best that you can, that is everything. That's everything. You did that for 365 days straight. Okay, yeah. Go ahead and give yourself a pat on the back, give yourself a hug. Thank you very much, okay? But yeah, y'all, that is basically everything that I was thinking about, that I've been reflecting on for this new year. My biggest intention, and I want y'all to leave y'all's intention down in the comments. But my biggest intention, y'all, for the new year, 2023, is to be my authentic self in all forms. Like, I want to be able to show up as me and never feel like I have to make myself small or whatever the case. Not that anything in my life does that for me, but I feel like sometimes you can have the tendency to just kind of want to box yourself in. But I'm really going to work on this year just being who I am for my pride, okay? Period. We already talked about that a little bit last week, but yeah, y'all, that is basically it. Also, if you need a cry, if you feeling like, ooh, that was a lot, and I'm so proud of myself, do that. Release everything that you need to release. Even if you don't need to cry, if you still feel some type of anger or guilt or shame or whatever, release it. Because we are stepping forth into 2023. All the things from 2022, they're gone. They're gone. You don't need to take it with you. It's gone. It's done, okay? It doesn't exist anymore. That's slate clean. No thoughts, head empty, okay? No, I'm kidding. But yeah, y'all. Okay, let me go ahead and I'm going to get into the weekly little reading. Oracle reading. I always ask for encouraging messages for the week or just things to be mindful of for this week. Okay, it's the first week of January, the first week of 2023. So I'm gonna ask our guides, angels, and God what it is that we should keep in mind for this week. Okay. I'm going to use the Work Your Light Oracle. I just used the Self-Care, let me see, the Self-Love Oracle. I always get it confused. I'm going to try to do 2 cards from each deck. What are some messages that we need to know for the week? Ooh, okay. That's a lot. the cat 4. I was like, yeah, all of that. Okay. Okay, that's 3. Okay. What messages for the week? Ooh. Also, y'all, I don't know if it's because, here I go, y'all. Mercury is in retrograde right now, okay? And I have been super, super, super tired. Like, I've been in bed, knocked out. Like, I don't know what that's about, but I'm thinking maybe that's the vibe for the rest of the week. More rest. Prioritizing more self-care for sure. I think that's definitely been something that I've been picking up that I need to do more of. What other messages for the week? Ooh. All right, and last but not least, Ancestor Spirit Oracle. These are some of my favorite cards. I love all of my cards, but these are some of my favorites. This is directly from the ancestors. Period. What messages for the week do we need to know? Oh, that's 2. Okay. Okay, so let me take a good look. Spread them out. Oh, that's funny that I was just talking about rest and one of the cards. Deep replenishment. Retreat, rest, and be held. Off the bat. Okay. Oh, there's a few in here. Oh, wow. Okay. I didn't realize there was more. There was 4 cards that fell out for the what is this? The Herbal Astrology Oracle. So we're gonna, I guess we have extra messages from that deck. Okay. Okay. So last week we got this card. So I guess we're just doing a continuation. Embrace sensitivity. Okay. It says, appreciating beauty requires sensitivity of vulnerable feeling, yet the world needs more sensitivity, not less. Embrace it. Do not deny your emotional needs. So we have this card, and we also have talk less, feel more. And this is last quarter moon in Pisces. Okay, and then we also, from the Work Your Light Oracle, we have awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration, trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? For this coming week, y'all. Let's see, and let me see. Okay, so overall, I feel like this is very crazy that these cards are out, because it's ironic that it's the new year. I feel like these, even though this is for a weekly, like on a weekly basis, like a weekly message, I feel like this is very symbolic of a new path unfolding. And of course, that new path could be a new year starting. But I'm getting that this is like, there's a new path unfolding, whether that be, again, the new year, maybe you have new ideas, maybe you have new people around you, maybe you have different goals you want to accomplish. Whatever it is, trust it. Stay the course, okay? But also, with this awakening card, I feel like there are still some things that are being upgraded energetically for you. There are still some things that you might be working through this week, as the days progress, even if it's not just this week, maybe it's for the rest of the month, whatever the case is. There are still some things that will take place that, overall will be upgrading you energetically. Okay? But it's going to take deep replenishment, deep rest. Okay, you're going to need to take time to rest. Don't overwork yourself. Do not push yourself to your limit right now. Not in this next week, not in the next coming weeks. As we move into a new year, I feel like it's always good to start off the new year how you would prefer to be able to end it, or how you want to, I guess, carry yourself throughout the entire year. I feel like if you want to have certain things, whatever the case is, you have certain goals, you have to, I guess, carry yourself in a way that you've already achieved them as you're walking into the new year. That's what I'm getting. Okay? And embrace sensitivity. Okay? It's not always going to be comfortable. It's not always going to be just, doing. You have to slow down and really take in what's going on around you, going with the flow. Okay? To me, this reminds me of like divine feminine energy, like going with the flow, being intuitive, following your intuition. Hi, Mom. It's okay. Following your intuition, being creative. Okay, that's what that's reminding me of. And it also says here, look deeper. It says there is more beneath the surface. Remain cool and centered. Take time to look at the deep underlying currents and follow your intuition. Period. What I just say about being more intuitive, being more creative, tapping into the divine feminine side of you. Okay. And it's so crazy because also there's this talk less, feel more card too. And I feel like it's just going hand in hand. Like, do not deny yourself of your emotional needs this week or for the next year. Matter of fact, let's just double it, okay? And then we have full moon in Leo, go wild. I think Leo, that's very self-explanatory, very big, very much. They are here to be seen. They're the sun. They're literally the sun. So do not dim your light, okay? Let's see. And then we also have full moon in Sagittarius. See the bigger picture. Okay, so that kind of, to me, more reflection as well. So while we're resting, while we're not pushing ourselves to the limit, we are reflecting and we're looking at the overall bigger picture. We're looking at how far we've come, where we are, and where we're going. All right. Okay, so last few cards, y'all. So for the ancestor spirit, we got honor the deities around you and teach and share. So this word freaks a lot of people out, but deities, that could be anything. That could be the God that you serve, if you are Christian, if you're Buddhist, if you're Muslim, whatever you believe. Honor your God, honor who it is that you follow, because when you do so, you will be blessed. Okay, you have a deeper connection. And if you don't believe anything, that's fine, whatever, that's your business. But if you do, take the time to pray, take the time to meditate. If you do offerings, stuff like that, then take the time to do that this week and for the next, y'all. I'm getting this is not even for this week, but overall things for this entire year, to be honest. Okay. And then teach and share. Sorry. What you've been through does not have to always be kept to you. Sometimes what you've been through is meant to be shared with other people. And even if you're not comfortable with necessarily like being on, a platform or anything like that, you don't have to. Like, even if it's just you sharing something with a close friend or a coworker or, whatever, if somebody's going through something and you've been through something similar, giving them words of wisdom and advice, it's pure fulfillment right there. Okay, you don't have to, again, be in front of a classroom. You don't have to be in front of thousands of people in order to share your story. You can just share your story with your neighbor or your coworker, like I said, whoever, somebody close to you, somebody in your community, and it can change them and it can help them. I don't believe that what we go through is in vain, and I feel like the more we can be vulnerable with one another, the more we can heal. Point blank, period. Okay? So these are the last few cards for real. So we have, and this is the herbal. I love this deck too. This is the herbal astrology oracle, and so to me, if you're into herbs, I would also be mindful of, like, if you want to pick them up and try them for this year, for the week, whatever. So we have calendula, purity, and I'm gonna actually read from the book with these too. So we have calendula, purity. We have horsetail, patience, motherwort, strength, and comfrey, completion. But y'all already know what I kind of think for this one. Completion. We just closed a whole year out. Like, come on. Okay, let me see. Let's do calendula. So it says, upright, the meaning is innocence, childlike joy, humility, purity, new beginnings, trusting in life, and vitality. So it says, calendula resembles the sun, a radiant, bright yellow or orange flower. It grows easily and spreads itself joyful across gardens, symbolizing the gesture of universal abundance. Solar herbs are those that neutralize poison in air and the recuperation of vital forces. Calendula's gentle and abundant power reminds us of realms of light. To be allowed entry within these angelic realms requires childlike innocence and humility. Don't allow pain from the past to disable your ability to dream a new life. Period. Calendula represents the pure impulse to create, vitality, and creativity needed to step into a new journey. Period. The radiance of calendula is a superconductor. Be very aware and selective with your intentions when using her energy within a ritual, as she greatly amplifies your intentions. Period. Okay, so that was calendula. Ooh, but I love what it said about don't allow pain from the past to disable your ability to dream a new life, because that's that on that. Okay, so then we have comfrey. So it says completion, achievement. Okay, so it says achievement, completion of a cycle, success, closure, completion of a long journey, wholeness, mending. So it says comfrey represents wholeness, completion, and closure of a great cycle. Period, y'all. Okay. The wreath symbolizes a cycle containing the energy of the past, present, and future, hovering over the clouds to note how the foundation of all cycles are grounded in mystery. Comfrey majestically glows in the center, representing the axis mundi, the sacred heart, the sacred will that pulses the great mystery. Comfrey has appeared today to signal that a great cycle is nearing completion. Stay aligned as you continue to prune and heal the garden of the self. Ooh, that is so good. Okay. Look closely into repeated patterns, persons, or situation that keep showing up in your life. Draw upon Comfrey's power to mend and find wholeness in lessons and patterns that need closure. Yes. Period, Comfrey. I'm gonna have to pick some of that up. Because that's beautiful. It has like a clear quartz crystal on the side. And I think that's like a ram on the other side. Like, come on. I love the art on these. Okay. And then we have motherwort. So it says that motherwort symbolizes strength, essence of creation. Ooh, divine feminine energy. Come on. Connecting to the creatrix within, fertility, birth, creativity, inner trust. Okay? Period. Okay, so it says, like the radiance of a lion's heart, motherwort's energy builds inner trust and confidence. The lion-hearted motherwort is representative of the beauty we possess when we own the power of our gifts and creativity. The goddess sits centered as the lion leans on her in a state of peaceful delight, symbolizing the unwavering faith we must keep as we transcend old fears. Venus, her planetary ruler, is like a midwife to our happiness, channeling how we accept and transmit our heart's desires. Find new ways to facilitate creativity that honor and reveal your passions and strength. Devote yourself to the fertility of your gifts and courageously accept your divine destiny. Okay. And then also more lion symbolism, okay? More Leo energy, period. Oh my god, this card is beautiful. Oh, this is such a beautiful message, okay? Last but not least, okay, horsetail. Let's see. That one's patience. Patience, patience, patience. Okay. So, upright, the meaning is endurance, steady focus, period of gestation, trust the process, heightened sensitivity. Again, what messages about sensitivity, okay? Get into it. So, it says, hold on, let me get the page. Okay. Horsetail teaches us the power that lies within patience and the endurance gained through the hidden blessings of challenges. Okay. Oh, okay, I like that. There is something good in all seeming failures. Okay, and it says, and although that might not be clear in the moment, time will reveal it. Trust the process. Remember that stubbornness and willfulness are counterproductive to loosening knots. Instead, like the medicine of the horse, ground to Earth's energy as you survive and adapt to changes and hardships on the journey. Horse medicine provides us heightened sensitivity and the purity of trust as essential tools to have while we endure challenge and hardship. And we went out with a bang. Okay, like, wonderful. That was so beautiful. But yeah, that was the weekly little spread. Okay, things to keep in mind for this week. Okay, so key notes: sensitivity, rest, patience, trust in the process, trust in your path. Okay, sharing your story, honoring God, honoring whatever you believe. Okay, keeping up with your prayer, your offerings, whatever it is that you do to feel connected. Okay, for this week, and I'm gonna say also for 2023. Okay. But yes, y'all, that is all for today's video. Okay, I'm gonna see y'all on Sunday. I will go live again, and I may or may not be in my bed. I don't know. Who knows? We'll see what what the vibe is. Okay, but I thank you so much for watching and for staying this long. If you watched the whole thing, love you for that. Okay, you're great. And what else? I think that's it. Yeah, I'm gonna see y'all next Sunday, and I hope y'all have a good start to your 2023. I hope you have a beautiful, amazing week. Don't forget to give gratitude, to rest. Okay, do not push yourself to the limit this week. Do not. Please do not. We are resting, we're reflecting, and we are in our peace. We are minding our business. Okay. But yeah, y'all, have a good rest of your night. Thank you for tuning in. I love you so much. Sending you peace, love, blessings, and everything nice. Okay, and I'm gonna see y'all next Sunday. Bye.